music had taken all my life over the years, you know, and I can't remember time that I stayed here for like 3 months. I was always up in the air, you know. Can't remember the number of times I flew over the Atlantic, you know, the Indian Ocean and all that. So 2011, I found a new life. I became a parent. And that new life, you know, for the first time in my life, being a parent, you know, it took like 80% of my attention of music, you know. And then I started enjoying this new life of parenthood, you know. So that took all my attention, you know, changing diapers.
So how many children now?
I got 2.
Wow, that's great.
2 beautiful girls, you know, and for 10 years, you know, now they're big girls, 10 years, 8 years. And because music is my calling, you know, I mean, I'm back in it.
You're back in it.
I mean, because I derailed just a little bit, you know, give my attention to something else, and I'm back in it fully, you know.
Great. So, you know, during this period of 10 years, now trying to make family and everything, without producing music, putting things out there, you had fans?
I was doing some quick travels, not too much though. Because in the period of time, I did Europe, I did Brazil, you know, I did East Africa, you know, and some few other places, you know, and though I wasn't doing full-time music, you know, because my attention was divided, you know what I mean? So, and then started writing some songs too, though not too much, because much of my attention was on this new life that I found, you know, so it took me that period of time, and then now I'm back. What actually has helped me back to the studio is the COVID. When the COVID came and there was no much activities out there, you know, I just realized I found myself back to the studio, writing songs and recording, you know. So for me, this is what the COVID did for me. COVID has been good for me, you know.
You know, blending family and everything. But would you say coming back now, how has the response been?
It's been great because, you know, I mean, though it's changed, the system is changed, you know, to the better. People miss me so much, you know. One time, you know, I mean, I had Google notification. Somebody went on Google and typed, "Is Shasha alive?" You know, I felt so sad, you know, and I felt that, oh, people are missing me, you know, and I was missing them too, you know. And when I came and I announced my presence with a single that I did 2 years ago, The Dawn, you know, that was on a charity project I did to support the frontline workers on the island of Hawaii. You know, we did an album, 11 musicians from 11 different countries. We brought singles together, 11 songs, and we put it out there to support the frontline workers on the island of Hawaii. You know, and then people started hearing back, Shasha is back, Shasha is back, you know. And I followed up with The Enemies Are No Jah. You know, and now they know Shasha's back. And then the follow-up was the Gloria Kufu. You know, and when I realized that, you know, now the social media, it's changed the system totally. I've seen new breeds of musicians out there. You know, when I turn on the TV, the videos I watch, brand new musicians doing extremely great. They're doing very wonderful, you know. And the social media has helped so much. Because, you know, I mean, just imagine before, when we do the music, it takes a long time before the music crosses the borders. Sometimes America may not even hear our songs. Japan may not hear it, Brazil. You know, but now with the social media, you put it on it, a couple of minutes, the whole world is hearing your music. You know, so I think it's way better now. Way better now, you know. So I like the system now.
You like the system.
You know, so due to that, you know, I think a lot of people too are taking advantage. You know, so many people have come into the music.
The scene.
You know, which when I view the videos, I realized that most of them got to go back to school, you know.
I really want to come to this question. You know, now you're telling me you're back. The things you're seeing on social media, new breed of musicians in there, and you having your style. We know you for a very long time. And do you think, are you going to adjust to fitting, or you're still going to be Shasha Marley?
There's no need for me to adjust. Listen, as you know me, you know, over the period of time, I've been extremely consistent with what I do. I don't chase what is trending, you know, because music is my calling. My calling is that the rhythm, reggae beat, is what has been given to me to pass my message across the people of the world. You know, people are playing different genres all over. Praise the Lord. I am a roots reggae musician.
And nothing is going to change.
Yes, you see, I mean, when you go on YouTube, my song that is having the highest view on YouTube, I'm Not Ashamed of the Gospel of Jah, we're hitting about 3.4 million views.
Wow.
It's not Ghana views. It's not Ghana views. I mean, read the comments there. It's not, because we play music that crosses the border. You know, so when I do the music, I don't do it for my country alone. I do it for the whole world. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. And the different genres that are all over also doing very well. We live in a very vast world, you know. One genre cannot rule the world.
Sure. So I want to ask you this question. You being a legend, we've celebrated for a very long time, and now you coming back, looking at the new breed of musicians we have in here. You made mention you are a reggae rooted. Nothing is going to change. You're sticking to that. And do you think now the arts coming in, they go like, I'm a versatile art. I can do high life. I can do this. I can do that. Do you think they are being truthful to themselves?
Well, for me, you know, I think that when one becomes consistent with a particular genre, that helps so much than trying to be versatile. It's good to be versatile. I'm versatile. I started as a high life singer. When I started playing with the bands, I played with CK Man. You know, you see the song you heard, Gloria Kufu, I sang in Tree. You know, I can sing all kinds of genres, you know, but my consistency is being on roots reggae. So I think if you're an artist, you know, and you become consistent with one particular genre, people get to know you of that genre, that will help. They're trying to do this and that, you're being tossed by the wind, you know, you don't have strong roots. You know, you need to have some roots before probably you can look elsewhere.
Trying to fishing out.
Yes.
All right, so viewers, it's still Lunchbox right here on HSTV. The conversation is getting interesting. I told you today we're going to tap in some knowledge. He's talking about consistency, sticking to what you are, being unique and being different amongst the masses. So I'll be activating the full lines about now. If you have any question for Shasha Marley, he's right here in the studio. So the numbers will be displayed down our screens. Call me right now. We have a legend today. It's a Shasha Friday. So if you have any question, any message for him, you can do that right about now. So back to you. You made mention of consistency, sticking to your root, knowing what you do, be unique, are your own thing. Now let's come to your style of singing. You know, some of the titles of your song, you know, we have the one that was trending, Mata.
Mata Family.
Mata Family. Earlier, my boss we're talking about, he said, are we still maintaining the 3 channels? That is Mata, Tui, Mata Fish. It was a big thing in Ghana. How did the whole inspiration come about? No,
you see, it's just because, you know, when the song was released actually, natural fact, when I released the CD, the Mata Family song wasn't the song I thought was going to make the hit in Ghana. I had many songs on it, Twin City Mafia, I had Boom Boom Wawa, Rolling say Boom Boom Kufu say Wa Wa Wa, you know, I had all those songs, you know. All of them, I had them on the album. You know, and then Mata Family came out and people understood it differently. You know what I mean? I was singing of my 3 friends. 3 good friends from Papua New Guinea. Way back in the late 70s. From the Lions Den. I went for 3 days without food and water, like Shatta, Meshach, and Abednego, you know. Put in the fire, but never get burned. Man was delivered from the hungry lion. Mata tree, Mata pui, Mata fish. You know, talking of some people that back in the days, like I said, way back in the late 70s, you know, they helped me so much because I fall into some trouble. You know, these guys got me out. You know, Mata Tree, Mata Pui, and Mata Fish. The Mata family from Papua New Guinea. Because I remember the good old times we've had before. I really cherish them golden moments. When you hear my music playing in Mata, please try and get in touch with I. You can yahoo.com on Shasha Marley at yahoo.com. Because I was looking for them. I couldn't find them any longer, you know. So I brought a song out. That when they hear the song, just send me email, shashamali at yahoo.com. You know, because when I remember the good old times we've had together, I really cherish those golden moments. And their names sounded you know, Akanish.
Okay.
You know, so Ghanaians thought probably I was speaking Akan in that song.
Yeah.
Mata tree, mata pre, mata fish, you know, people got it differently.
Yeah.
You know, and so all the awards and brought me all the troubles.
Yeah.
You know,
I can imagine the number of questions you
listen, in Cape Coast, I was in the street of Cape Coast, children, a lot of children saw me, they followed me from all the alleys.
Yeah.
Shasha Male, 10 town for Shasha Male, 10 town for, you know. I was like, oh my God. They just couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
And I kept explaining it, and people said, no way.
Yeah.
That's not true. I wrote a song. I said, this is the meaning of the song. And people just said, no, this is not the meaning. You know? But it became a hit.
It became a hit, yeah. We
massive hit.
To it,
yeah.
So now let's talk about the Ghanaian music industry. We have a lot of people who call themselves reggae arts. They are doing, you know, this reggae raga. I don't want to mention names.
Yeah.
You would know, definitely you're going to see them. Do you think they're doing the right thing?
Everybody's doing the right thing. To what everybody's doing to him or her is the right thing. You know, you talk of what reggae, what dancehall or what dancehall. Yeah, it's also a different genre.
Okay.
My problem with it, that people say reggae dancehall. That's my problem. It is not reggae dancehall.
It should be dancehall.
It's reggae and dancehall.
Okay.
Because reggae is different from dancehall.
Sure.
You see, I mean, comparatively, it's like high life and hip life. The reggae roots is the genre that Jamaica, the Bob Marleys and the Burning Spear, Peter Tosh, they played. And the youngsters coming out of Jamaica now are now playing what they call the dancehall. Okay. Just like the high life, the Nampedus and Pat Thomas played the high life, and the younger ones came to play hip life. Okay. You see, so they must differentiate that two genres, reggae and dancehall. The award schemes, whatever, when they put it up there, it should be, this is reggae category, this is dancehall category. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, we've got many dancehall artists in the country. I've heard a lot of great tunes. You know, like my boy, you know, Stonebwoy, doing extremely well, doing extremely well. You know, and quite a number of them. One guy, is it, what, Jupiter? Jupiter, yeah. Also doing great. You know, Shatta Wale has some songs that is really dancehall. You know. Sure. Of course, Samini is a big boy in the industry, you know, and quite a number of them, you know, yeah. So I think they're all doing great. They're doing great. Yeah. Okay, so viewers, it's still a Lunchbox right here on your screens, the Friday edition. I told you I'm activating the full lines. You can call him right about now. If you have any question for Shasha Marley, anything you want to tell him, he's right here in the studios with us. And I told you we're streaming live on our Facebook page. It is HSTV Live. Just go there, click on the link and share it amongst your friends and tell them HSTV has Shasha Marley right here in the studios. I'm really humbled having him here. And we're in school, you know, we're learning a lot because earlier I made mention some people need to go back to school. Yeah. They need to learn a lot in the music scene. Yeah. Now, you've been a creative in the industry. Yeah. You're here, you're doing art, you're doing music and everything. Right. Now in Ghana, a new creative art, the board, are they pulling up? Oh, you mean the board? The board, yeah. Oh, they have a long way to go. They have a long way to go. You know, it's not an easy road. Yeah. You know, I mean, like my man is there, Okreku's there. Yeah, you know, I think with Okreku, you see, the problem here is that such positions are political. Okay. So one will not stay in office for so long. They keep changing them here and there, you know. If it should be something out of politics, and they stay there for quite some time, I think they can help strengthen, you know, the creative art industry, you know. We have a long way to go, When you see how things are happening in the world right now, you know, the GAMRO, the Collective Society and all that, we have so much to learn, you know. I'm a member of ASCAP, American Society for Composers, Authors and Publishers. Okay. Same way I'm a member of GAMRO. Reason being is, you know, I walk to ASCAP office in New York, and I asked them to collect my royalties from Ghana. You know, they told me, no, we can't work with Ghana because Ghana don't have the machinery in place to monitor royalties. ASCAP told me this. Yeah. So I had to come and join GAMRO to collect my royalties from Ghana. And then ASCAP takes over the world. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you know, the world is changing so fast. I think with the office here, like the Gamro Collective Society, they need to have some machinery in place to really monitor the contents
that goes out there
of their, of the artists. You understand? Yeah. One time I heard Rex Omar, saying that they've got some things in place now that can really monitor. Yeah, I think, well, that would be good. That would be great. Because you see, we're on HSTV right now. Yeah. The chairman there, the Gamro or whatever, they don't need to hear me speak. They don't need to watch TV to be able to know that Shasha Marley's song is played on TV. Or is played on. When my song is being played in Nkuranza, in the Bonga Hafu region, they don't need to hear it. There must be a system hung up in the air where we pick up, the song of Shasha Marley played in Nkuranza, in Takrady, in Axim. You don't need to hear it. Because every quarter of the year, when I receive my spreadsheet from ASCAP, I go online to my membership access, enter my password, my name and password, I download my PDF. For I can see that, hey, last week my song was played in Argentina for 1 minute, 20 seconds. At this time, at this day, at this hour, I see it.
You see it.
Whilst I'm here in Ghana. And this, how much
you're gonna pay for?
Is paid for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm here in Ghana, but I can monitor where my songs are played in Brazil, in Japan, in Australia. I can tell. ASCAP will give me the feedback. Sure. So how can you know that my song is played in Nkuranza, is played in Bogatanga? This is a system I think they need to have to be able to monitor.
Anything you want to ask Shasha, he's right here in the studios with us. Shasha, let's come back to you.
Yeah.
I want to find out from you your energy on stage.
The energy.
Talking about live performance and like, wow. Because we have a lot of young artists who really struggle when it comes to live performance.
Yeah, live performance.
How do you do it?
Well, I had the grace, to get into live band music when I first entered secondary school. Back in the day, St. John's, second D. We had a school band. Was probably the #1 student band in Africa. Very big at the time. The Matthew Chapter 5 band. So I had experience with live band music back in the late 70s. The early 80s. And then after that, I got into professional music, which was live band. I joined the CK Man's band, doing live band music. I played dance bands. I played with Jedble Ambule in 1988 when he formed with his band, the Stonebwoy. I was a lead singer, And then the Ashanti Goldfields, Boise, called me to help form their band, the Gold Nuggets. So I played with a lot of bands in the country, before I got into recording. So when it comes to live band, our time, it was live band. It was live band in the studios. Performance everywhere was live band. It's not like now that so much computer programming and people get on stage and mime and do that. I've been live band music since.
So it's been there. It's been in the blood and all. But sometimes we just want to have a feel of the arts live on stage, listen to them, and now we have the arts who are not really meeting up to the standard. So I'm going to advise: should it be in a form of rehearse more?
No, they should get into live band, because even in America, the rappers are doing with live bands. You need to, if you even rapping, you have to rap on the key. If you are trying to sing in the key, and maintain that, key note.
The notes and everything.
You make sure you sing. We watch videos of American artists and European artists and all that. They are playing live. So what are we doing?
What are we doing? We need to do live music. That is it. So the viewers, the numbers are down on our screens now. Please calling right now. Let's talk to Shasha. He's right here in the studios with us. So the phone lines are activated. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask him, let's make it happen right here. And don't forget, we're streaming live on our Facebook page. It is HSTV Live. Just go there, click on the link and share it amongst your friends and tell them we're having an interesting conversation right here in the studio. So Shasha, currently what's happening with you now?
Well, currently, actually, my single, Gra Kufu, is still trending, and I'm back in the studio. I'm going to release another single by the end of March to early April.
Early April.
I have one more single to bring it out. And then after that, the album follows, you know, because of the recess, you know, I needed to catch up with my fans by giving them singles.
Singles, okay.
I was trying to give them singles every 6 months, single. Okay. And then the album comes, you know.
And
so
this is, you said Gloria Kufu.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to your songs and with the titles and the theme on Gloria Kufu. Like how do you go about those things?
Yeah, Gloria Kufu is a love song.
It's a love song. A second, we have a caller.
Right.
Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Okay, we lost it. So you can still call in. Shasha is riding in the studio. The numbers are down on our screens. Let's make it happen. So Gloria Kufu is a love song.
Gloria Kufu is a love song. You know, I mean, since I got into music, I never play love songs, you know.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Abuti Manuel, calling from Ningo Pamplam.
Ningo Pram. So what's happening this afternoon? I have Shasha Marley in the studios.
Charlie, talk Shasha Marley that I want is music.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Nice.
Thanks very much for calling and have a wonderful afternoon. Come again? Oh, he was saying something. Please, anytime you call, try to, you know, lower the volume on your TV set so we can interact live here in the studio. So, talking about
you
love
know,
song.
I mean, listen. My fans were hitting me up. Shasha, give us a love song. Give us a love song. You never played a love song, you know. And then I thought about, yes.
Another caller is in. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm John. I'm calling from Kaswa.
Kaswa, okay. So, any question for Shasha Marley?
Yeah, but I want you to continue to keep up because I like to hear music very well.
Okay.
Thank you.
To continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks very much and have a wonderful afternoon. Okay.
You know, but, you know, the title of the song, you know, I mean, prior to the release, you know, a lot of phone calls that I had, people thought, why that title? Are you coming up with a political song? What is it? Are you into politics? Or look, this is not politics, you know. It's my past life. You know, Gloria Kufu I dated back in 2000 to 2008. You know, it's not politics.
There's no politics.
I'm not talking of no politician.
Okay,
You
so
know,
there's another caller. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Calling from.
Hello?
Hello?
Please, your name and where are you calling from?
Calling from Kaswa.
Kaswa, okay. So any contribution to the show or any question for Shasha?
Okay, as at now, I have problem with my television, so I can't hear you. I didn't hear what you said, but I just want to contribute with the problem.
Okay.
The problem. Yeah. I'm Loyalty from Kaswa.
Loyalty from Kaswa. Okay, so I have Shasha Marley in the studios today.
Yeah, I'm watching him live.
All right.
And I like him very much. And I wish him all the best because we are all expecting more from him.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
More from him.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks very much for calling and have a wonderful afternoon. Okay.
You know, so I used my past love experience, which actually didn't end up well for me, you know, with this pretty lady, Gloria Kufu. And I said to myself, let me put this into a song.
Okay.
You know, because in love, you know, people go into love affairs expecting 50-50 love, you know, but some went into love affairs, gave 70% and received 30%, you know, 60-40 and all that, you know. But it's a song that is out there to let people know that love is 50-50.
50-50.
It shouldn't be 60-40, 70-30, you know, 80-20, you know. It must always be 50-50. Yeah.
Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Good
hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Ali. I'm calling from Kaswa.
Kaswa. Okay,
Wow.
Ali.
Yeah.
So any contribution to the show or any question for Shasha?
Yeah, that's like my own mentor, somebody that I hope of, you know. Very real man that sometimes always I want to, you know.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
please, you know, as I said, Shasha is my mentor, my real mentor that I hope of. So always, I know when I saw him on TV, I just want to say shout out. To tell him something sweet, you know.
Bless.
And you keep on, you know, he's my mentor, you know, just hope that when he's not there, somebody will a plate of it.
Nice one, nice one. That's great.
Nice one. Okay, thanks very much for calling and have a wonderful afternoon.
That's what I have for the day.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You know, so
with our little Marleys, do they sing?
In fact, I mean, I've noticed some kind of talent in my little one, the last one, you know, she has a brilliant talent. The first one is, the talent is not really shaped, you know. So because I've got eyes to see good talent, you know, so I'm just waiting for them to come up a little bit. I didn't have the chance, you know, with my parents to get them into music straight up. You know, my parents really resisted, you know, and they were like, no, you're going to be a lawyer, you know. But as I went into music and I realized, come on, this is my little girls, you know.
Little girls,
Let me see how they grow, you know.
And see
possibly I'll get the last one first into music. You know.
So we have another caller. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Shatta. I'm calling from Kumasi.
You are?
Shatta, calling from Kumasi.
Okay, nice. So any contribution to the show or question?
Shatta, calling from Kumasi.
Shuttle.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. That's why we are all the same. I've been listening to his music since then.
Okay.
And when he went off for about 10 years or so, I was wondering where
he's been.
But now that he's back, I'm still behind him.
One love, Shuttle.
Thank you very much.
Respect,
really
enough respect, Shuttle.
Nice one.
All right, bye.
Bless.
Bye. Okay. Yeah,
yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing, you know, because, you know, I created some kind of, you know, fan base, you know, before I went on the break. And these guys have been very truthful, you know, they followed me. So I think, you know, I'm back for them, you know.
But you know, anytime I listen to Shasha, I'm like, this man is controversial. Like, yo, looking at the title of his songs, is it something really planned to get the attention of the people?
No, that's how it comes. I mean, you see, I don't plan to write songs. But songs, you know, comes to me depending on the situation that I find myself in. You know, sometimes when I'm happy songs come in. You know, when I'm sad, I write sad songs. You know, when I feel in love, you know, I write love songs, you know. So it's a situation that brings the songs.
Depending on the mood.
Yes, depending on the mood.
Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel calling from East Legon.
East Legon, great. So any question for...
He's one of the musicians in our soil.
Yeah.
He's one of the musicians in our soil that I really admire, and I've been following him for more than 15 years. So no wonder when he said he was out of the scene for 10 years, I feel wow. So I'm not a Rastafarian, but I really enjoy his music, his lyrics. I've been following him more than 15 years now. So I pray longevity, more grace to come out.
Thank you.
He put more of the mysterious songs that are hidden in him.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Emmanuel, one love. Thank you. God bless you.
Day. Okay, so you know he made mention of Rastafarian.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how did you all start with the dread?
You see, that is something that, you know, people think that when one wears a dread, that he's a Rastafarian. You know, that's quite different. Because, you know, it depends on how one takes Rastafarianism to be. You see, if you talk of Rastafarianism as a religion, then I'm not. Because I'm a Christian. You know, if you take Rastafarian as a way of life, yes. As a movement, yes. You know, the dreadlocks doesn't mean one is a Rasta. That's why one of the greatest bands in the world, one of the greatest reggae bands in the world, Morgan Heritage, had to play their song. Don't have a dread to be Rasta. It's not a dreadlocks thing. It's a divine conception of the heart. You understand? So it's not a dreadlocks. You see, this man, he's my idol. When you talk of the Bible, you know, he laid hands on Jesus Christ and prayed for Jesus to be able to begin his ministry. You know, the Bible says he was in dreadlocks. The man John, also known as the Baptist, you know, he was in dreadlocks. The hairs were long, the beard was long, but he was not a Rastafarian. You know, so the dreadlocks doesn't mean one is a Rastafarian. You know,
there's a big difference.
Though it's closely linked to Rastafarianism. You know, but one has to be careful to call one a Rasta man, you know, not because of the dreadlocks, you know. This is a fashion. People go to the saloon, lock their hairs. They are not Rastafarians, you know. So,
but you know, we have people say you look like TV Joshua.
He's my mentor.
Okay.
He is my mentor, my pastor. You know, I attend his church.
Also,
the synagogue church of God is my church. You know, it was TV Joshua who introduced me to Jesus Christ. Wow. Yes, it was him. I met him in 2009. You know, when you know, I was almost in my grave because I had some serious health challenge. You know, and it was him who prayed for me and healed me. So after that, you know, I came to realize that, oh my goodness, so I was probably lost somewhere, you know. I came to have a different conscience and give my life to Jesus Christ.
That's great.
You understand? Yes. So TB Joshua, I mean, I know he's resting in peace,
still lives.
but I love you. Yeah.
All right, so we have a caller on the line. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is...
Please, can you lower the volume on your TV set so I can hear you very well?
Please, can you lower the volume on the TV set?
Hello?
My name is DDT. I just want to ask Shasha Marley the meaning of Rasta.
The meaning of Rasta. Okay. Thanks very much for calling. He's going to give us that explanation. I think he already did. He told us the difference between Rastafarians and, you know, you having your normal dread. But I think if you can hit up.
Well, you see, Rastafarianism, some people take it as a religion.
Okay.
Others take it as a way of life. Others take it as a movement.
Okay.
The peace and love and that repatriation movement, which was highly inspired by Marcus Garvey, you know, came about Rastafarianism. Okay. Now, Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia had his coronation name as Rastafari. He was a very good friend to Kwame Nkrumah. You know, when he was coronated into the Royal Highness of Ethiopia, you know, he was given that name like Otumfo or Said Tutu. He was given that name Rastafari, meaning the head creator. But this is a different aspect, you know. Others take it as a movement, the culture of Rastafarianism, the peace and love, the repatriation, you know, the blacks in the diaspora back to Africa, which was championed by Marcus Garvey with the red, green, and gold clothing. Kwame Nkrumah had to pick it and put the Black Star Line in. These are all ideologies of Marcus Garvey. That's why we had the Black Star Line ships, you know. So it's all part of the way of life, the culture of Rastafarianism. You know, when you say Rastafari, others take it as a religion. But my religion is not Rastafarianism, it's Christianity. That is my religion, you know. So that's a bit of explanation I can give to, yeah.
So we have a last call. I want you to pick the call and talk to the person.
Hello, who's on the line? Hello, caller. Who's on the line? I want a lady to call. We've had so many guys calling. This time a lady must call.
Hello? Hello? Okay, so we lost the caller, but please, every time you're calling, remember to turn the volume on your TV set so we can interact very clearly right here. So I'm going to take my final words from Shasha Marley. Your advice to the youth, young arts coming up.
Yeah.
What would you tell Ghanaians as well?
Well, let me first of all thank you, James.
I'm really humbled.
JK.
Yeah.
Let me thank your entire HSTV team. You know, hard-working, energetic gentlemen and ladies, beautiful ladies, of course, you know, that I've met since I came here, you know.
Thank you.
And let me big up my man, Selector Nico, you know. Yeah, one of the baddest DJs in the country, you know. And in the Shasha Marley team, you know. So what, listen. People, everybody watching or hearing the sound of my voice, and to young artists coming up, you know. I think the first thing for any artist to pursue is education. Go to school, because you see, music is a calling. You need to have that call to be a musician. You understand? We don't go to school to learn to be the sort of man that I am. You know, as people go to school to acquire degrees and they become lawyers and doctors and engineers and all that. Music is a call. from above. When God calls some to be prophets, he calls some to be pastors, he calls some to be musicians. That is why we are musicians, you know. So you go to school first, acquire knowledge, know your mathematics, you know, because when you get into this business, this music art craft, you know, you need the business side of it, you know. So when you go to school, acquire knowledge, and then you can also read your contracts and understand, you know. So not jump into music and say, I'm a musician. Please, a lot of you go back to school. Go back to school. But my final statement to everybody watching me right now is learn to forgive. Forgiveness is my final statement. If we learn to forgive each other, yeah, parents, forgive your children. Children, forgive your parents. Yeah, countries, forgive countries. Forgive continents. If we learn to forgive each other, there will be peace, love in this world to make the world a better place for us to live. There wouldn't be war, as we're talking about Ukraine, Russia. Let's learn to forgive to make the world a better place.
That's great.
Forgiveness is my last statement.
That's great. So I just want to read some WhatsApp messages coming in. Hi, massive show. Shasha, big up. You're doing a great job. Your songs are natural and straight. Please, I really need to link up with you. So how can I get to you, sir? You're not just a musician, you are a messenger. My name is Attitude. Okay. What informed the choice of the name Shasha Marley? I think
what is that?
What informed the choice of name, the Shasha Marley name?
Well, Shasha Marley name was, the Shasha was given to me by my friend from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
When I was in secondary school and I was singing for my school band and we're winning all the inter-high school band competitions, you know. And he gave me the name Shasha, meaning the great one. Or the champion, or the leader, the great leader, you know. So he gave me the Shasha. You know, my guy from Zimbabwe gave me the name Shasha, you know, meaning the champion, you know. The Marley came because I had a lot of Bob Marley music at the time. So it became Shasha Marley, you know. So, yeah.
So the next one, is he working to Grammy? And does he think any Ghanaian musician can win Grammy?
Very possible for a musician to win Grammy. We've got Rocky Dawini. 2 Grammy nominations, you know, and we pray that he wins this time. If not, he's a great guy. The nomination alone makes him up there, puts him up there, you know. It's very possible. Ghanaian musicians are working very hard, you know, and it wouldn't surprise me for anybody to come out with a Grammy, you know. For me, I don't do songs because of awards, you know. When I do the songs and they realize that, hey, let's give Shasha a Grammy, praise God, you know. We're not all born to be Grammy Award winners, you know, but if God says yes, nobody can say, you know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. So good afternoon to you all. I really like your show and I respect Shasha Marley from Bola Plast. Okay. Bola Plast.
Bola Plast.
Okay. Hi, my man Shasha Marley is great. I wish those in his field must listen and act upon what he's saying. Tell him his friend Ricky.
Which of the Ricky? I have many friends Ricky anyway,
Sure. Okay, so these are the messages coming in and it's been great having you on the show.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. I wish I could stay here the whole day, you know.
We can talk the whole
HSTV.
day. So we're gonna call you back again.
Yeah, I want to come and work with you, man. There's a beautiful studio, you know, you guys, great personalities, you know, and I mean, keep on doing what you're doing, you know. You're a professional, you know. The questions that came up, the way you handle yourself, I mean, you know what you're doing. I mean, you are called to do what you're doing, yeah?
This is the sign we do.
God bless you, yeah?
Thank you very much.
Love.
All right, so viewers, this has been the Friday edition of Lunchbox Radio on HSTV. You know how we do it.